Gents.
Wait, okay, you're not on Twitch.
Nope, we're on YouTube.
All right. Are we in? Are we live?
What's up? We're live. We're here. They
We're
can hear
live,
us. They see
okay.
us.
I see it. I see it too. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Looks great.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yes. Not on Twitch, on YouTube. We moved it to YouTube.
I found it.
Decided it was kind of weird that we had a Drip and Geeb Podcast YouTube channel, but don't do the Drip and Geeb Podcast
On the YouTube
on
channel.
the YouTube channel. So we decided maybe switch it back over. Like, I don't know. Why not?
Makes sense.
What's up, Kenny?
Yo, Heidi ho. This podcast. Oopsies. I'm testing
Hey, howdy, hi.
an audio thing here real fast. Don't mind me. It's fine. Was edited.
What are you doing?
Make sure this is the right audio file. Yep, this is the right file. We're Gucci. Got the audio. Yeah, I got that. The blah, blah, blah.
Nice. I'm glad you have it.
I got the blah, blah, blah. It's all good. Setting up your PS5. Yeah, he bought one. That's my brother.
Oh, that's
Hey.
awesome. You got a PS5, dude?
That's my brother.
They're easy to
Being
find
real.
now. You just
Yeah.
get them on StockX.
Oh, yeah. You can get them on StockX. You've been able to get them on StockX. They've been there the whole time.
What? No, you can get them for reasonable prices. I think you can get.
Oh, really?
You can get a Series X for maybe like $20 over retail, like which is nothing at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. Considering what they were, yeah, that's nothing. It's great. I'd do, honestly, I know this sounds stupid, but I want to get a second PS5. Like, I have the digital one. I just want another digital one. I really, really enjoyed having it in my bedroom when I had it up there. I don't know
That thing's
what
annoying to move.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
that's what I'm
It's a big
saying.
boy.
And
It
it's
gets
back
so
here,
upset
like, on a
anytime you
wall.
unplug it. No,
Yeah, it gets so mad. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, you cannot do that. Do not unplug me.
the
Why
PlayStation
did you
does not
do
like
that?
it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not at all.
Here, I'm
So-
checking StockX prices for you right now. I don't know
Yeah.
how much PS5s are.
So welcome, guys, to the filter in of the Drip and Geeb podcast. We're just chit chatting for a couple minutes here before we press the record button. Speaking of which, I'm gonna do it now because I have a habit of sometimes forgetting to press the record button.
Could just remote play. I could have done that to my PS4 Pro, but I sold the PS4 Pro, not thinking. That would have been great. But
Hello, True Game Colors. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, True. I know True's my guy. What's up, True?
nice.
Most of my people aren't free until 9 p.m. So whatever influx I could have given you, it's not happening. It's too
all
early.
good.
No one functions this early.
That's good. That's why it goes up as a few different videos throughout the week, and then it's up on the audio. If you listen to podcasts, it's up on the audio probably tomorrow. If not, Saturday.
I'm gonna make an exception for you. I haven't listened to a gaming podcast in I don't know, maybe 8 years. But I'm gonna listen to you. I'll
A
listen
gaming
to one of yours.
podcast? Hold your horses there. We're this
Yeah, especially-
it's a nonsense podcast.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's more of a nonsense than the game.
Oh, okay.
we have
all
things,
right.
we have
No.
things to talk about, but I mean, how much we're actually going to talk about it,
No,
that's
yeah.
up for debate.
I mean, like, we consider ourselves a gaming podcast, but that is a stretch, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about stuff,
Yeah.
games, it's the stuff, things.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight anyway?
That's right. We'll go through. I think I sent the thing to you, Gabe, yesterday. But so we got Disney. We're gonna start off with the Disney Direct, which I really don't know much about. Is it basically just an announcement? I think, right?
They didn't say any. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that. I
Yeah.
need to look a little bit more about that.
We'll go
Glad you
over.
said that.
We'll start. We'll get to Wave Race, the 64 game that's coming out on the OD 64 online expansion pack. Then we're gonna talk about the expansion pack a little bit further, and we'll leave that a little surprise for when we actually talk about it. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're with some Uncle Geeb segues, so it should be good.
Like a
What is that
segue-
thing
like-
called? What's that
like a
Disney thing
segue
called?
tour?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm a
it's just like that.
seguitor. No commands, Tyson. This is not Twitch. I mean, there are commands. I don't know if they work. To be honest, I don't even have the bot up right now.
It'd be sweet if they did. They don't though.
I tried last week. I tried to set it up, and then I was gonna go back and try to fix it, whatever broke, and then it doesn't. So I've yet to figure out YouTube.
What's that Disney
Chatbot.
thing called? Do you know?
Yeah, it
It's-
is the. Go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, it's. I have it here in front of me.
I have it as
If I
well.
can.
Would you like?
Well, if you got it like there, do it.
It is the Disney and Marvel. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I'm reading Nintendo Life directly.
Yeah,
Let me just-
Disney and Marvel game.
Disney
Showcase,
and
yeah,
Marvel.
so-
Disney
Yeah,
and
game
Marvel Game
showcase,
Showcase, September 9th.
Yeah.
I have that link pulled up so I can reference it. Feel free to open any links for reasons that you would like to reference?
Except any that I post. Yeah.
I think we have links enabled. I'm not sure. I'm not too up with this YouTube channel. This is technically Drip's channel.
Yeah, I just disabled them yesterday. Yeah.
Would you like to meet Dirty Singles? Whatever the fuck.
But you want a PS5, right? You want to win one? Click here.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. You got a link? Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, HereBeGabe. I click this link. I gave you this is a free PS5 for all of you, and you get a PS5, and you get a PS5.
Okay,
you know
here
me,
we go.
the Oprah of YouTube.
That's right. You can't tell by the starking resemblance that you have of Oprah.
Yeah.
Also
the billions of dollars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right,
you're sponsoring this podcast,
right? For a decade. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Willie, aka Jason Kendra, what's up, man?
Yo.
Yeah, so a lot of our Twitch audience comes over, and like we know them by their Twitch name. We just learn like that's his real name right there, but I will call him Willie because that is his Twitch name. I don't care.
Yeah,
you're not Jason. You're
D23,
you're Willie. Willie.
On the 9th. I'm definitely streaming that. That's gonna be fun.
The Marvel thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've somehow accidentally become a Spider-Man channel.
I've seen that, man.
I saw
really
that
going hard on it, man.
I first saw that announcement that the game was coming out a few days before you started posting videos on it. So it was really fresh in my mind. And then I saw you posting videos on it. I'm like, I'm gonna check all these out. And all the mods are awesome.
No, the mods are great.
Yeah.
And like people are watching like, wait, what?
I mean, it is cool.
I've gained like 500 subs in like 3 or 4 days.
It's working.
Yeah.
That's the way to go right there. Okay, I'm good on that. I got some other stuff we're talking about expansion pack stuff.
Okay, I'm ready to talk about all that stuff. I think I don't need to pull anything up. I think I got it in my mind.
Oh, and Drip, sorry, Gabe. Just to let you know, Drip, Gabe has a curfew. He's got to be out by 9. So these are things we have to consider.
Okay. Well, let's roll. I'm good.
Word. Okay, we're gonna get started here. So
sponsored by Arizona Tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Got the tea, the watermelon fruit juice cocktail.
Oh, that.
All right, I need the silence for.
And Final Cut Pro.
Oh, Gabe, you're familiar with are you familiar with how we begin this?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna fade over to a different screen. It's gonna be there for like maybe 5 seconds. You're not gonna hear anything on your end, but the stream's gonna and it's recording a sound clip like our intro music, right? And then I'm gonna fade back into our faces, which you'll see, and then I do an intro, and then we begin. That's kind of how it goes. So you and Drip gotta be a little shushy for like a few seconds here.
I will speak when spoken to.
Okay. What is this? Oh, the wrong one.
Nailed it.
That's the wrong
Nailed
one.
it. Perfect.
That's fine. We're fine. Let me just make sure I didn't break anything. I don't think.
Man, that was good. What an intro.
We're fine. We're fine. Okay, starting the music now. This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Drip and Geeb Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, or anywhere you can find a podcast. You can also watch our video podcast over on youtube.com/DripGeeb. Drip, we have a special guest this week. I'd like to announce Mr. HereBeGabe is on the podcast. Thank you so much, friend, for joining the podcast. How you doing, sir?
Bummer. I heard there was gonna be a special guest. I was expecting someone else.
No, man, you are royalty today. We really appreciate it.
Such a letdown.
Drip, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm still having trouble from that spicy KFC chicken thing, man.
You chose spicy. That was the wrong move a few minutes before our podcast.
Yeah, I got a little little nose issue going on, little runny nose. Other than that, I'm good, man. I've had a great week. Gonna get 3 videos out this week. That's always good. It always makes me feel
fantastic,
dude. I've done 6 this week. I've never done that
every day. I know.
I've never done that in my life.
I keep getting Discord notifications from your Discord. Like, dang, he's on it.
He's pumping them out.
What's happening right now?
Oh man.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't familiar with HereBeGabe, he's a YouTube guy. He does a couple streams here and there, but he's mostly a video producer over on his channel. I think recently you've kind of become a Spider-Man channel with the new Spider-Man game with all the mods and stuff, which is totally cool, man.
For the time being, I guess. We'll see how long that goes for.
Yeah. But what do you normally do on your YouTube? What
ride the wave.
What can they expect from your YouTube channel normally?
Honestly, the thing I'm most proud about is the Minish Cat video that like no one watched. I mean, it's
our people watch it.
That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes all the time. I talk about that all the time. I put in so much work into like, these crazy like B-roll, edit this and that and whatever, and then nobody watches it.
Yeah.
And then I put a video up of just me talking and some gameplay over it, and I'm like, oh, okay. That makes me feel real.
Says hello. Like, oh, Jesus. Like I played through the entirety of Minish Cap for this video that I wanted to make. It's a 15-hour game more or less, and and then whatever little writing I didn't script a lot of it, but the first couple of minutes are scripted. But yes, that Minish Cap video is probably what the channel is gonna more be like once the Spider-Man thing finishes. If it finishes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You're also will never stop.
Now I'm not too knowledgeable on this. I'm just gonna bring it up, and you can take it wherever you want. It's to my understanding you're one of the founders of Switch Force.
Oh yeah. It was Zach, his brother, and me. In the beginning, there was 3 of us.
Yeah.
It's been like, if you guys watch Survivor, 2 of us have got voted off. That. No, not really. I mean, I still work for Switch Force. I edit 99% of the videos that go up. The ones that are not edited well, that's not me.
Wipe your hands of it.
Yeah, no. But to me, and a lot of people aren't going to agree, it's probably one of the most entertaining Nintendo channels on the platform. I think. I don't know, but I'm probably biased.
I used to watch. I watched you guys when it was you and Zach, like before I even started YouTube.
Yeah,
I was a fan, man. I was a big fan, huge fan.
Man. And now you use Final Cut.
And now I use Final Cut Pro. Yeah. What the hell happened to me? What the hell happened?
Go ahead.
No, so with Switch Force, I do just general production of all kind of video ideas and titles and everything. Just general YouTube stuff.
Cool, man. What's funny is my now fiance found Switch Force's channel before I did. Which is funny since now I'm like a YouTube and streamer Nintendo guy who plays Animal Crossing. Like
I was gonna say it's probably Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got a lot of hours in it. And I'm like, what are you watching? Who is that guy? And now like I'm talking to one of the founders of the channel, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about Nintendo tonight. No surprise. We like that here.
No, we're not.
That's
fun. A lie.
Speaking of which, we're not going to talk about Nintendo right now because we're talking about Disney, of course. What else do you talk about on Nintendo podcast?
You'll talk a little bit about them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's some Nintendo involved here.
Yeah, so actually, Drip, go ahead and let us know. Well, I'll say first that there's an announcement for a Disney and Marvel announcement. Like there's going to be some sort of like directs type situation. And yeah, go ahead, Drip. Like, what's the connection? What's going on here? Why do we care?
I mean, we care because think about all the games. Like, okay, they're going to talk about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, Midnight Suns, Disney Dreamlight Valley. I don't know what that is, but
oh man,
I actually do.
What?
That sounds exciting. There's a bunch of stuff here. They're going to talk about Aliens, Dark Descent. That I saw a little bit of that. Oh yeah, and that Avatar game.
Oh yeah.
No, they are?
Yeah, right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
wow.
they're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. But I mean, yeah, it's September 9th. I'm gonna stream it. Like I said that earlier. I'm really excited for it. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I'm a huge Disney Marvel fan. Anything they do, man, I'm all about it. I really love Disney. Really love Marvel. When is it? It's a Friday at
September 9th.
Yeah, it's 4:00. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. That's just great. That's wonderful. I don't know. They're staying here. What I'm reading here is that They're going to talk about Lego Star Wars, which I just said, but they're going to sounds like they're going to reveal like an expansion for that.
Cool.
What is Dreamlight Valley, dude? You know what that is?
Yeah, it's Animal Crossing Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. I don't know if I need all that.
It looks interesting to me. I saw the trailer go out for the game, and the first person I thought was my fiance, because she plays Animal Crossing and she's been wanting to get into some sort of Disney game with all the characters. That's her thing. So like, I feel like it's a perfect marriage of like an Animal Crossing. Oh, she also used to play Sims. So we have the Sims, we have Animal Crossing, and we have Disney ties. I think that's kind of a game for her. So I'm gonna be picking up regardless for her, But besides that point, I'm kind of interested anyway. I mean, that seems kind of interesting.
This is weird too. I'm reading this right here. So the show's the 9th, but that game comes out on the 6th, so it's already going to be out.
Interesting.
Yeah, updates, new characters.
Yeah, I mean,
something. Who knows?
Man, 3 days later.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, you haven't even mentioned the most exciting part of the show.
What's that?
Amy Hennig. They've confirmed that they're going to talk about what she's doing. You guys know who she is?
I had no idea.
The name
Uncharted.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
She was a writer on Uncharted for a long time. She branched off, got her own studio.
Started her own thing, right? Yeah.
We've known for a while that she was working on the thing with Marvel. People think it's Fantastic Four, but we have no idea. And supposedly you're going to talk about something. So that'll be crazy exciting.
I wonder what it is. Yeah. That's where did I hear that? I think I heard on a episode of Spawn Wave or something about her. I don't know if I would like I don't know. Fantastic Four is not. You know what I want?
That's only the rumor. We don't know what it is.
I want an Iron Man game.
That's
like
that got canceled. That just got canceled. Well, not just, but we found out about it today.
Yeah. I think that's what makes me say that. Now I saw something about that earlier, but that's what open world Iron Man game? That would have been sick. That'd have been so much fun.
I want like a movie, the first movie Iron Man. That's what I want. Like in the crap suit where he's like, you start off as just Tony Stark, and then you have to
honestly,
go in the cave and survive. That's what
you
I
remember
want.
those type of games though? They don't make those anymore. Like they used to just make movie games.
Yes.
Yeah, movie science. Yeah.
Like what were the ones I played a lot? The Star Wars, the prequel games. Episode 1, 2, and 3, like Revenge of the Sith, the game was
They
awesome.
had Iron Man, dude. They had Iron Man. You can go play it on PS3 right now. On 360 too. They have an Iron Man movie game.
They do?
Wait,
Man,
do they really?
I
had no idea.
I got this guy right here. I'm gonna plug it in right now.
There you go. Yeah, that's perfect.
Some Iron Man or whatever.
Yeah, it's actually a tie-in to the first movie. Yeah.
That's very interesting. Okay, well,
need to do that.
Our prayers have been answered. There you go.
Can I say 2 other little things that might show up? I mean, we don't know.
Yeah,
but
speculate all you want.
The Black Panther game that is apparently
awesome.
A thing.
Like a stealth. Is it gonna be stealthy?
And then there's a rumor that there's one more big game, and they're saying maybe it's Iron Man. So EA is supposedly making 2 Marvel games. So I mean, it might be early for that stuff, but
how do you guys feel about EA making, like, I know they made they at least a lot of their hands in Jedi Fallen Order. Like, how do you guys feel about EA making those games? Because I think they're not making going forward. Isn't EA like no longer a partnership with Disney and Star Wars and stuff?
No, they still are. It's just the license isn't exclusive to EA
it's not exclusive anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
Who else is making Star Wars games right now? There's been some announced.
A lot of people.
I'm not that guy to ask.
I can't even remember who announced. Like the first one was like kind of a surprise, like because there was no real news that EA had lost the exclusivity to Star Wars.
Quantic Dream, they're making a Star Wars game. Is the one that like we actively know about.
Yeah, I mean. I will say that back when it was like what is it? Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah.
That was a mess. Like what happened with all that. At that point it's like, yeah, somebody else needs this. But then we got Jedi Fallen Order.
That game's amazing.
Which is and the second one looks super good. Like I haven't even finished the first Jedi Fallen Order. I'm actually playing through it right now, but I mean, the second one looks great. What I've played of this one's amazing. So then it's like, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they knew they were losing it. They're like, we gotta fix this shit. We've messed up terribly here.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It depends on who's making it, right? Because sure, EA, but EA has a bunch of studios. Like they themselves don't really do anything. Respawn did Fallen Order, and they're doing Fallen Order 2. So whoever EA owns a bunch of people, well, not people. They don't own people. They own studios.
Oh, they own people.
Yeah. So whatever team ends up making it, that'll dictate the excitement levels, I guess. But I think for sure the Black Panther one, at least, we can feel comfortable about it being real and maybe being at the show. That seems like that's closer to coming than whatever the other game is.
So as far as an expansion for the Skywalker saga, how much further can you go with it?
It's dude, like
it's
I think
all,
you're
it's
a
all
character
movies
in the game, right? I think I saw you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's already in it.
Yeah,
like you've covered all 9 movies. What's the what are you expanding upon?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that now, if I just thought of this, they could go into completely other stories. Like we have a bunch of other Star Wars stories that aren't just the Skywalker saga. Yeah, I mean,
or the Bad Batch is a video game. Come on.
Yeah, well, they're in the game. What?
I hate Star Wars with a passion.
Oh,
it's not my thing.
Man.
Yeah,
this whole room over here is just complete Star Wars.
Jedi Fallen Order is the only Star Wars thing I've liked in my life, I think.
Oh man, I love Star Wars. I have Jedi and Sith tattooed on my knuckles, dude.
Oh no, that's cool. It's not
tattooed
for me.
on my heart.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's not for me. It's not for me.
That's
yeah,
fine,
but I mean, maybe they'll do like a Mandalorian. That would be cool.
You don't like the Mandalorian? Okay, have you seen the Mandalorian?
I've seen an episode.
Not your thing.
Like
you seen? Did you see episode 1 and that's it?
The movies?
No, Mandalorian episode.
No, just
episode 1 of the
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Episode. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, correct.
Man,
and you don't like it.
Well, if you didn't like that, I don't know.
Okay, all right. I have a response to that. So you saw episode 1 of Mandalorian. You didn't like it. I can relate to that because I saw episode 1 and I was like, "What am I watching? What is this? I don't really like it."
I was hooked, man.
I wasn't. It's key because I'm a huge Star Wars guy, but I wasn't. I'm like, nah, this is not my thing. But I gave it a chance. What else was there to do? I've been watching episode by episode, and I'm like, oh. And I started to get it. So, like, I think maybe, Gabe, you need to just watch a couple more episodes.
Never gonna happen.
I'm just saying. I can. By you watching episode 1, not liking it, I can totally understand that.
They've had 9 movies to win me over.
The movies are trash compared to the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian
not
is
all the movies. Not all the movies.
Mandalorian is the best piece of Star, in my opinion, completely my own opinion, the best piece of Star Wars that Star Wars has to offer of anything.
If I touch the stove 9 times and get burnt every time, I'm not gonna go touch it again because
this is the least hot. This is the least hot part. You actually probably won't get a blister if you touch this stove.
I'm okay.
So what? It's fine.
You guys can love it enough for me.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
I will.
It's fine.
I will love all my
Mandalorian. The first episode I was in, man. Baby Yoda just stole my heart. Yeah,
no, not
me.
me.
He had me at the first little.
He had you. He had you at
tricks work on you. Like I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They got their own Jedi mind tricks, and they seem to work.
They do. I'm telling you.
He had you
every single one. Every Disney movie, every Pixar movie. Every time, man, they get me. Tears. Yeah. Like I don't know how they have a science. They have a formula, and they have it perfected.
To be honest, I think I just don't like space. I mean, we were on the topic of Marvel for a second before I caused this tangent. I also don't like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like those movies, I hate them too. Like
maybe you just don't like space.
Yeah, I don't like space unless it's Dead Space. Like that, I like that.
What about sci-fi in general? How do you feel?
Nah.
But you like comic books.
I like comic books. Yeah.
Like comic book franchises. Like
Spider-Man.
I wish Marvel would take a decade off. Stuff like I watch it all. Yeah, but it's whatever. By now it's just that I've seen so much of it. Like I've seen all these Marvel movies. I can't stop.
Oh no, Drip's not going to be on the same page, but I don't like where Marvel is headed, what they've done the past couple of years.
I love it.
I don't like it. I think it's like you said, Gabe, it's kind of been done, and now we're just kind of rinsing, repeating, and changing, but getting worse in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not huge on Marvel in the future. Star Wars is a completely different story for me, but Marvel, not a big fan
Star Wars
right now.
Telling you the same story since like 1984.
But in a different.
No, the exact same way.
Yeah, listen, I mean, literally, there's different. There are a lot of the same. It's a lot.
How is this new trilogy different than the last one?
It's not. It's a copy paste with new people in it.
I'm talking about the TV stuff, like Bad Batch. Yeah. I love Mandalorian. I love Bad Batch more than any Star Wars
side
movie.
Stories are better
that's
than
controversial.
The main story, that's for sure.
In the Star Wars universe, I think Bad Batch is better than any movie they've done, in my personal opinion. Even it being animated, which is saying a lot for me.
How do you guys feel about Midnight Suns?
I'm excited for it.
See, that's not my type of game.
I like Frex. I like XCOM. It's a good studio.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. That type of game for me is just, I don't know.
Oh man, they got to abandon the card system. If they abandon the card system, you're in.
Maybe, honestly, maybe that would honestly change. Yeah, that's how it would probably change a lot for me if they. I don't.
Yeah.
Anytime I see if somebody shows me, oh yeah, there's cards.
Oh, speaking of cards, Marble Snap is confirmed they're going to be at this event you're talking about. That game is phenomenal. I've been phenomenal. It's the best card game I've ever played. It's really entertaining. Yeah, no, dude, but the cards look sweet. If you were to play 10 matches of it, you wouldn't put it down. Like it's so great.
I might try.
All you have to do is get a Philippines account on your phone. That's how I've been doing it, just to download it, and then you go back to the United States. So it's cool. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get a release date for that because it's available widely in like certain countries. I know Philippines is one of them because that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Other than that, it'll be exciting for it to be available worldwide because that game is really fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cards. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I thought the exact same thing, but I tried it and it's phenomenal.
How about Avatar? We've seen a little bit of that Avatar game, like a cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
And then they pushed. They said it was what? It was a 2022 game, and then pushed it like the end of the year, or was it 2023 and then pushed it to 20? Either way, they pushed it. But that game, man, I'm down for that. That looks awesome.
I can't wait to climb stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I want to fly. I just want to fly.
Oh my god. I love
it.
I just want to fly.
Climb some or fly off some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll climb to the top of something. You'll open the map, and then you'll jump off onto your little bird thing and fly around. It's gonna be great. I'm with it. I'll do it 100 times.
Speaking of flying, Drip.
What?
We're gonna be flying all over the water in Wave Race 64, which just got announced. The Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack
wait, what?
for the 64. I mean, I wish I could drop this microphone, except for it's on a boom arm.
Oh, that's amazing.
But yeah, man, dude. So, Gabe, I don't know about you. Where do you fall in nostalgia? Are you big on the 64? Well, let's start with specifically the 64 portion of the expansion pack. How do you feel about all these games being added? Do you care at all about Wave Race?
Do I care about Wave Race now?
No, really?
No. Wave Race is cool though. Like it was a fun game. I rented it a couple times when I was a kid. Like,
man, that was one I played. I played so much of it.
That's about where it stops.
Yeah.
No, I mean nostalgia is a driving force in us as humans. In everything we do, we don't even realize it sometimes. So my feelings on nostalgia are, pretty much what everyone else's. If it makes you feel good and gives you, memories.
Yeah. You can't help
of fonder times and whatever. I'm all for it.
Now, Drip, I know one of the games you really want to come to the service is 1080 snowboarding, and Wave Race kind of falls in that kind of category of sporty game. How do you feel about Wave Race?
I mean, I played it a ton, man. We played it so much. That was one. That one, and man, I'm trying to think of other racing games. I never played that. Played that. Yeah, that 1080. Cruising USA, and then obviously like Zelda, Mario, all the stuff that everybody played. But like those are the ones. Man, me and my brother played Wave Race a bunch, and I don't know. I was pumped when I saw that they announced it. Like that's cool, but I would have rather it been 1080. I'd have been a lot more excited about that. But now seeing Wave Race, it kind of makes me feel like 1080 is probably right around the corner.
Wait, but do you guys play these things, or is it just cool? Like, yeah, it's cool, but do you play it? Are you gonna go play it on your Switch?
We'll probably play it tomorrow night on stream. I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, I will play them. Yeah.
Once.
You'll play
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, now I will say I have gone back because I have this, which makes it which makes it.
I have it as well. It's in my set. I want to ruin
this makes the difference.
Yes.
Playing those games with a regular controller kind of sucks. Let's be honest. It's not that great. Having that makes the difference. But I have gone back and played Ocarina of Time. I'm playing through that. I mean, slowly, but the other ones, no. I mean, I play them once, twice. Maybe if like I have people over and they're like, "Oh man, 64 games." I remember, like, "Oh yeah, okay." You know, that's basically what they're for. But I don't know. It's nice to have them. It's nice to have them. I'm glad they're there.
For sure. Same.
I'm gonna play them more than once. Some of them probably only twice, to be honest with you, but more than once. And the others, I'm gonna experience for the first time, but for the second time, if that makes any sense. And but here's what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
My friends, don't be sarcastic, you ass. My friends had 64, GameCube, Wii. My first Nintendo console, besides my Game Boy Advance, was my Nintendo Switch. I didn't own any of those home consoles growing up, but I played the crap out of it with all my friends because all my friends had the consoles. So like, and we play them casually. Maybe I remember popping in a Wave Race cartridge. Maybe I remember. I definitely remember like Mario Kart 64, all these other games, and I definitely remember the controller because I'm always been a hardware, accessories. I like toys. That's who I am. So I remember the colors of all the 64 colors, the transparent hardware, the controllers. I remember it all.
Yeah, I had the green one.
The controller,
green one.
Yeah, I didn't own the controller, but I used it a lot. And having the opportunity to buy it myself and play it on this modern console, wirelessly, especially with the rumble back built in, this is speaking to me specifically. All this Nintendo Online stuff where they're bringing back games. I know they could do it in a better form. They could do it with the Virtual Console system from the Wii U. I know it can be better, but I really like all these old games coming back because I got back into Nintendo from last time I had played Nintendo consoles probably 20 years ago. And now I'm playing them again. I'm reliving these games I never owned, and I'm really, really liking it. I'm excited to try Wave Race for the first time. That's what it comes down to for me.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
there's
fun.
The one game that that's on there that I was really excited about was Star Fox 64. That's one I would wake up like Saturday mornings and run through Star Fox 64 like 10 times just trying to get different areas, trying to get to different planets and find the secrets and stuff. When it came out, actually, we played it on stream and I beat it really fast and I was like, man, how long did that take? Like that was
2
really
hours. Yeah.
No, I beat it in it was like what?
It was less than 2 hours.
It was 40 minutes or something like that.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I started looking. I think it was like 50, 55, 57 minutes or something like that. But I was like, that's pretty fast. I was like, I just want to look. I started looking at the list. It was actually I'm pretty sure it was it's in the top 100 of times.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I'm going to try to speed run this. I haven't done it yet, but I was like, I really would like to learn, where to go and what to do and speed run this. Because the first time playing it since I don't even know. That was the first time I played it since I was a kid, and we crushed it.
I guess you might be the only one in the world if you do this, but a Star Fox dedicated channel. I don't think that exists.
I don't think it does.
We found your niche.
And then when they re-release Star Fox Zero from the Wii U onto the Switch, I will blow up, dude. I will blow up. Then they'll make a new one.
Star Fox Zero is going to be the thing that blows you up. Yes.
Yes, it will be.
Oh man.
Because I'll be speedrun champ of the 64 game. Oh man, it's happening. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you talked me through all this. Now I know exactly what direction to start moving toward.
I'm kind of curious, guys. I'm kind of curious. So it's been a year now that we've had the online expansion pack specifically for Nintendo Switch Online.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. How do you guys feel about specifically the expansion pack? How do you feel about it since its release? We got all the games they said they were going to put out, plus one additional one here with Wave Race. How do we feel about it?
Is that the only before we go on with that? Is that the only extra one that we've got? All those other ones are ones that we knew about. I thought there were more.
No, Pokemon Puzzle League.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. Pokemon Puzzle. Yeah. I negated that from my video. I forgot about that. But yeah, so two games in addition.
Yeah.
No, how do you guys feel?
It's the same thing with this online Nintendo thing. It's so cheap that making up the value is very easy for them. You add the Animal Crossing stuff 40 million people were instantly able to get Happy Home Paradise. So boom, that's $25 worth of value. Then the Splatoon add-on and the Mario Kart stuff. Yeah, like of course it easily becomes worth it. Even if they took their two biggest franchises selling wise on Switch with Animal Crossing and Mario Kart and gave a big expansion for each. The Mario Kart one's still coming for a while, but
yeah, 2 years.
It's very hard not to be able to just justify the price. And then on top of that, you get all these N64 games and the godforsaken Genesis and NES games that they put on. Jesus.
Yeah.
But
the Genesis was kind of a surprise. I was like, oh, okay.
That's but the games that they put are like so obscure. Like I've never even heard of.
Yeah, they're like some of the original ones that they first announced. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
The ones that keep coming, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Grave Digger 6. I'm like, what?
Excuse? Is this a monster truck game? What is this?
Yeah.
I honestly, from the beginning, I've said the same thing from the beginning. I said it last year. I was going to try to record the video about this same exact thing before we hopped on here so I could have it ready for next week. But I mean, I said this when they first announced this. I thought like, everybody was so pissed off about it. It's like, dude, it's so cheap. Like, why are you mad? Yeah. And like, oh, it's $50. It was $20. Like, okay, without like not even looking at the stuff that we have now. We're not even adding the Mario Kart stuff, not adding that. Like you said, you got the Animal Crossing stuff. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, how much was that DLC? 25 bucks? Yeah. Okay. So you've got what, $45 right there. If you had the original online and then you just go buy that, you're at $45. Yeah. So you could pay $5 extra, get all those N64 games, all those Genesis games. I mean, how is it not worth it? Like, it's insane, especially when you look at what everybody else charges for online stuff. It's like,
do people think it's not worth it at this point? I think everyone's just come around.
I think at this point they have, but when it first came out, everybody was so mad.
Yeah.
And I think there's still some people out there who are like begrudging to get it.
I'm sure there is.
Fine, then don't get it. Go pay for the Mario Kart thing separately. Goof.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't required content. You don't have to have it.
I think something that people do forget often, even those of us who enjoy the service as it is, as the price it is that this is a recurring payment. It isn't just $50. I mean, you're gonna have this Switch for who knows how long. Even if you just got your Switch, you're gonna have, even if you bought your Switch a long time ago, you're gonna have your Switch for a while in the future. I mean, like we've talked about on this podcast and in videos and stuff, the Switch isn't going anywhere. Yeah. It's not going anywhere for a while. We're gonna get many different renditions of it, and the online service is going to be there. And now that doesn't mean that you can't downgrade back to the $20 one if you're kind of tired of paying the extra money for all the extra games that you're not playing anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
people, but we do have to remember too that it is recurring.
For a year, yeah. Well, if you have it for a year and they didn't give you anything, which they did.
Because they keep adding stuff.
Yeah.
So yes,
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
yes, it's recurring, but they've added a ton. The Octo expansion, which is part of it now, that's a $20 thing, and it's a really good piece of additional content for Splatoon 2, and they're gonna probably keep adding stuff.
What's next?
Game Boy's coming. Like
we
know.
That's definitely coming. But I'm talking about the DLC stuff. We're gonna finally get that announcement of what the name of Breath of the Wild 2 is. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see all this stuff, and they're gonna say, "Oh, and by the way, the DLC from Breath of the Wild is now in the expansion." I guarantee it.
I'd be shocked if
it'll be a while for that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Start putting everything on there. Why not?
Yeah. Even and that's an old DLC. That's what I like about this though. They're doing it with not just older stuff, which they have done older stuff. The Octo expansion's old, but it's brand new stuff. This is their Game Pass. They're not going to give away games. Nintendo's just not. They're not going to do that.
Yeah,
that's not how they roll.
I saw a really good comment in the chat. I do want to bring it up from Alex Switch Corner. He had said that they should have put the new Kirby game included in the expansion pack. I really do. I didn't play the game yet. I have to agree with that.
I really liked it.
It's
fun. I don't know.
It's fun.
I thought it was a ton of fun. I still haven't got to play a lot of it. I've been running around all day today, and then yesterday. I mean, I made like first impressions video of it yesterday, but like I had a good time. I suck at it, but I mean, I had a good time.
It's really fun.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't. It's not. I'm not saying that the $15 wouldn't make Nintendo money. That's going to make Nintendo plenty of money. But I feel like it would have been a really good sell to those people who are still holding out for the expansion pack. if they were like, yo, it's not a free-to-play game, and it's not free, but it is included at no extra charge in your expansion pack. I do think that would have been like sprinkles on top of the icing on top of the cake. For the
I will say
pack.
the pricing for the game does fit the types of things that they put in there. So
it is unusual though, because don't they usually put out games that are like, isn't there another Kirby game that's $20 and another Kirby game that's $10 on the Switch?
Yeah,
like
it's unusual. It's unusual that they went for $15 when they, honestly, like I said, they could probably making money off that, but they could have also just sold some more expansion packs.
They love experimenting with Kirby.
Yeah,
like,
they do.
That's
they
the
really
one
do.
franchise that they do all this weird shit with.
Yeah.
You said I could cuss, right?
Yes.
Fuck
yeah,
yes.
they do all types of weird shit with Kirby, which is great. I mean, whatever. Like, Dream Buffet's fun. Like, it's like legit fun. I thought it wasn't gonna be. I thought it was gonna be silly, but I had a good time when I played it.
Yeah, I like it. And I mean, speaking of Kirby, like Kirby in the Forgotten Land, it was fantastic.
One of the best games on the Switch this year.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, I mean, they do experiment with Kirby a lot. Now that you say that,
they have a Kirby Smash clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
It is weird. And what's I mean, this is basically a Fall Guys. I mean, it's like Fall Guys.
Kind of, yeah.
Different, but same thing. You're racing. You're trying to not fall off the edge. You don't have to eat stuff.
The last thing about the expansion pass, if people are really cheap, that's fine.
Yeah.
Get 6 friends. All of you pay for like $10 for the year, $10 for the year, and you all have it. I'm on a family. I'm on a family plan.
That's the best deal in gaming, right?
Yeah, well, that's what we do. I have people in my Discord. I was like, yo, I'm doing this. Who wants in? $10. I'll fill all the spots. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's the best deal in gaming. I know Game Pass is $15 and $10 for PC, but I don't know. $10 a year and you, all this Nintendo content.
A year, not a month.
A year.
Yeah, it's just like, at that point, if you don't think that $10 for the year is worth it for N64 and the best game of all time being available on your Switch with a link to the past, and then
there's a great one.
All this like extra content. Like, okay, then Nintendo can never win you over.
Yeah.
Like, and that's fine too. Just don't get it. That's cool.
Yeah. And there's more to come. That's the thing. Like, we're not even done with this. Like, look how much they put in there in a year. Look at what it started as and what it is now. I mean, it's
Drip would pay $20 a year just to play Wave Race.
30. Make it 30. I don't care. $30 a month just for Wave Race.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like now, again, I think the expansion pack is worth it. I think Nintendo Online in general is worth it. I feel like the Virtual Console should make a return. I don't think it's too late for Nintendo to, not right now. It would be too early right now. But in the future, let's say with another Switch announcement, an upgraded version of the Switch we have, mainly hardware-wise. Not that there's any correlation with that, but just it'd be a good time to do it when you release a new console. Also, how about we kind of change things to having the Virtual Console again? First of all, do you think that is there even a chance that we're getting Virtual Console back in Nintendo?
I think it's gone forever.
Never. Well, I won't say never, but not in this generation and the next one. No,
I don't.
It doesn't have to come back. It does not have to be
future.
Now, when I say that, I'm not saying they're never going to add the Virtual Console branding back. But what I'm saying is, Nintendo, is it too late for Nintendo?
No, they don't want to do that. They're saying this is what we're charging. Yeah. No, you're not getting them anywhere else. You're getting them there. That's the whole point. Like,
see, I don't like that.
They're gonna pay us $7 for one. You're gonna pay us $50 for all of it every year. That's what you're gonna do.
What I don't like about that is, I think probably what a lot of people don't like, is the fact that whenever the Switch console does go away, there is no reason to.
Well,
I mean, but if you didn't buy games, if you bought just a couple games,
we don't know that because things were different with like the Wii U. The games were tied to the system, not an account. Now they're tied to your account.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
So now let me look at Xbox One to Xbox Series S, X. Like everything you just got it. It's just over there. So I mean,
good point.
We don't know how that's going to happen yet, and nothing's tied to the system. It's all your account. So we could go to whatever the next thing is, and everything they just keep it all the same. Like it just all goes over, and then whatever new games. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's kind of crazy to not do that now. Why set up everything completely different now on accounts? Isn't that the point of doing it? I would think. But then again, it's Nintendo, so who the hell knows? They could be like, sorry, all the shit's deleted. It's gone. Kiss it goodbye.
It's not, as long as it's on an online service somewhere, right? Have it on a server somewhere, and like, cool, the Switch U is out, and we're no longer playing Switch.
Oh god.
As long as we can still pay the $50 a month and be able to get it, then who cares?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting how they handle that. Like, it's obviously it's a very long time from now, but you know, it'd be interesting to see how they handle that.
I feel like that's how they're going to do it, like Xbox is doing it. It's just the service. It just goes with you. They're just going to expand upon it. I mean, by the time we get to that, it's not going to look like what it looks like now, I'm sure.
But what about once again, it's a while from now. But once your Switch this current Switch that you have is out of date. You know, you're already on to the second variant of the Switch, or even whatever precedes the Switch. What happens to your Switch? Like, if you're someone who played most of those games and didn't really buy any of their games, you bought a Switch and got the expansion pack, and that is your life. Which I bet you there's a lot of those people out there who just want to play Switch for retro console stuff.
And they got a couple games here, like a Mario Kart.
They basically have nothing except for, like you said, a Mario Kart maybe and the expansion pack. Now they don't have the expansion pack anymore, or do they? Does Nintendo continue to support the expansion pack on the Switch?
They have to.
I feel like I have like such like a skewed view. It's almost anti-consumer on all of this. Like, buying something once 20 years ago, like, doesn't necessarily mean that you have access to it in perpetuity.
I mean, that's true. That's
like,
true.
Like, I don't mean to like sound anti-consumer, but
it's the way it is. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
right.
like, let's say I don't believe I have a Link to the Past on a cartridge anymore, so it's okay for me to have to pay for it again, right? It's been 20 years or whatever, more than 20 years.
And that's a good point, because think about this too. Let's go back and think about like the virtual console. How many times have you bought a Link to the Past? How many times have you bought whatever game on like $6? Hell yeah, $6. Oh,
yeah,
I got my Wii U. Oh, $6. Yeah. As 3DS, $6.
As much as I think game preservation is great, there should be a place to be able to get everything. To me, game preservation doesn't mean that something you buy once is yours for eternity. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
like it's just
something. Okay, so something in general, or game? Are you talking about games? A game you buy, you don't necessarily
a digital game,
digital or physical? Because these days, what's the real difference?
Yeah,
I mean, there's a shelf life to everything.
Yeah.
Like at some point, your Xbox 360 games won't work because they've spun too much and they're gonna get scratched or whatever. And not
really though, not really, because you could to a point it does get scratched to a point where you can't fix it anymore. You sure, but not from normal wear and tear. I think a disc can last like 100 years as long as because you need to resurface.
Sure, but your Xbox won't.
Yeah,
but you can fix it though. You can.
Until they stop making parts for it.
There's not.
Yeah, but by that time, true. You're not wrong, but you can. There is in a let's just go not even full lifetime, like a 50-year lifespan. I mean, we're getting close to some of the oldest consoles to 50 years at this point. There is a way to fix these things. Whether that's just because there's no parts doesn't mean there's no parts. No new parts. There's no parts. You can a donor console, or just know how to fix it in general. Maybe you don't need to replace the part at all.
Yeah.
Like I just think that this is all just a wonderful pipe dream. Like it's one of those things where like it's really awesome to be able to have access to all this. Like yes, I want that too. Like I want my walls filled with all my old shit that I could play at any time. Like I want to be able to play the original SS Tricky like right now, right? But I'll play it for 10 minutes and then I'm never gonna touch it again for 20 minutes.
And that was fun.
Like once you like think about it in a realistic manner.
Mm-hmm.
Like how often even Drip here, Star Fox Extraordinaire, how often is he gonna go back and play Star Fox Adventure on the GameCube?
No, not a lot.
So again, yes, it's cool to own this stuff, and yes, they should be available somewhere. Make them available.
Yeah.
But I don't think that once you have it, you're exempt from having to buy it again at some point. Like
and I'm not on that. I'm not on that side.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd buy games twice. I have bought games twice, and there's nothing. I see nothing wrong with that, especially if you like it and enjoy it. You know,
right?
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but if it's on the service and they're still offering the service, I mean, I feel like you can't take it away at that point. Like, don't take games out like that.
Wait, you don't have HBO Max?
Yeah, I do.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is I don't love the idea of selling video games as a service. I like selling video games as a product.
Look around. Look around.
I know. I don't like it, man. I don't like services.
It's not the future. It's the present.
The future can be changed.
It's the present, but it's the way forward for sure. It's literally, it's not just games. It is everything. Everything is a service.
You can
get underwear delivered to your door in a mystery box every month. Anything you want. It's all a service.
All I'm going to say is this. Go ahead.
Every generation goes on kicking and screaming. Oh, this music that's playing now is shit. Music was great when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, these movies are dog shit. Everything was so much better. That's just how it is. Like, maybe things were better for us. You know, when you're young too. But when some of us were
I'm young. You don't know this. I'm bald as fuck. Okay, like listen. You can call me young all you want, but I have a life ahead of me where I'm a bald man. So
he's much younger than us, but I do call him Old Man Geeb quite frequently.
No, but you know that's one of those things. Like you can go down kicking and screaming, but you're going down. Like things are going one way, and no matter how much complaining the internet wants to do, it's not changing it. Unfortunately,
that's a really sad way of looking at life.
No, it's
no matter how much you care about it, you're a disaster. It doesn't matter, man.
But this is how perception. This is how perception is important. I don't see it as a sad way. I see it as a happy way. I don't like. What's the name of that old movie? Some Dr. Strangelove and How I Learned to Love the Bomb or something. I'm butchering the name.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, but it was
no idea.
But it was all about accepting the inevitable. And sometimes the inevitable is bad. But if you have the acceptance of it, it doesn't have to be as bad as you make it out to be. I don't know. I don't mean to get all existential and stupid on you guys, but
here's the only thing Gabe, here's the only thing that I want. Bringing it back to video games. The only thing that I want is that I like to collect. I'm not sure if you can't right now see, but I got.
You can still do it. Go on eBay.
That's not fair. There. That is not a fair way to collect, my friend. As we talked about earlier, like Minish Cap right now is $80.
Fair.
Who's writing these rules? Who
gets to say what's fair?
I mean,
if anything, Geeb, here's a different way of looking at it. A kid found his copy of Minish Cap, or an adult.
That's not what's happening, but okay.
And whatever. You have someone has a copy of Minish Cap. They spent so much amazing time with it, and now they get to pass it on for you. Yeah, you have to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but that should honestly make you feel a little bit better. It's like Jordans and stuff like that. You pay a premium just because you're cool, because you got these Jordans. Minish Cap physical, who has it? You do, Geeb. You do.
Well, okay, I think you misunderstood me a little bit. I'm not talking about retro stuff. I'm talking about, because that's great. I'm glad today I can go on eBay and buy the stuff. If I really, really do want it, I'll pay the premium and go get it. But if we go to an all-service future with video games, say goodbye to your cartridges, friends. Say goodbye to your discs that you love to collect. That is where we're headed.
Sure.
Digital, they don't give you anything for digital. They give you a copy of the game digitally, and you get nothing physically. Therefore, there's nothing to collect.
Everybody's so hung up on this physical stuff anyway.
Dude, it's collecting. People have been collecting since people have been people. We've collected our favorite rocks when there were only things to collect was rocks.
When there's no more games to collect, you will collect something else.
But we want to collect.
I would rather collect other things.
That's all.
For me, it's like I don't want a bunch of little cartridges that I got to change in and out. It's all, I want it all right there.
Yeah.
Like, just pull the switch out. It's there. Like, I don't need, let me put this in. Dude, I don't want it.
Even if I have I'll have the cartridge. I'm downloading a ROM, so I never have to take it. So I never have to stand up to go change stuff.
Yeah. And I made that whole video about going digital. And I even have people in the Discord, like, recently, like, man, he's right about that, changing games in and out. He's like, people have said, I play more games now that I'm buying stuff digital, because I'm like,
yes.
If it's not in there, I'm like, do I really want to go get it?
Let me paint you a picture. You're comfortable in bed, perfect temperature, right? The blanket's on you. You don't even want to move. If you move the pillow, you turn it over. The pillow might be too cold for you. I don't know if you like cold or hot, but whatever. You're in the perfect position. Okay. If you nudge, you're gonna wake your wife up.
Okay.
You don't want that, right?
No, not at all.
You're there playing Breath of the Wild 2 on your Switch,
Switch Pro,
mate.
On your
Switch
Switch U. Yep,
yes.
yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're there playing Breath of the Wild 2 on your Switch U.
Uh-huh.
But the hot new Mario Kart 9 just came out. You bought it physical.
Yeah.
But you left the cartridge in the kitchen or in your
Yep.
office or something. Now you got to stand up? What kind of man has to stand up to change their games?
I mean, yeah, what is this 1964? No.
You're waking your wife up, so you're getting divorced tomorrow, first of all.
Yeah. So you've ruined your life with physical media.
Gabe, I hear you, and we do need to wrap up this podcast. It is time for Gabe to exit.
Yeah. I have to leave. Yeah,
I want to finish off this podcast by saying this. I hear you, Gabe. You're not wrong with what you're saying. The only thing that you're missing is that I'm not a guy who's just going to sit here and take it in the ass, okay? I'm the guy who's going to say, you know what? I don't like it in the ass, and I'm going to find a way for you to be happy, but also for me to be happy, and we can all be happy together instead of just accepting the quote-unquote inevitable. And with that, we're ending the Drip and Geeb podcast. Thank you, Gabe. You can find Gabe on YouTube. HereBeGabe. It's in the description. You were so kind to join us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We wish you well in your endeavors, and hopefully we can have you back sometime and talk about getting
whenever
F
you
in the
want.
ass some more. Guys in the stream, we're gonna be hanging out for a couple minutes. Gabe has to leave, but we'll be hanging out for a couple minutes, and that's gonna be it for the audio, guys. See you guys next week.
Peace.
Okay. Am I cool to go?
You are cool to go, friend.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for having
thanks
me,
for
guys.
coming. That was awesome.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. Y'all be good. Bye.
All right,
You too.
later, man.
See it. Now everything's broken now. It's fine. We'll fix it.
It's broke.
We're fixing it right now. Is it fixed? It might be fixed. Hold on. Nope. This. And then this. And
Yeah, it's okay. All right. You're getting there. Looking good. Looking good.
Something is a little off about it. Oh, it's got to be full screen. F11 that. Nope. That's not. It doesn't want to be full screen. There it is.
Good job. You did it.
Look.
How's everybody doing? Hello.
Hello. Chat.
How
Gabe
are
was very
we?
cool. Yes, Tyson. Yeah. Please go follow him, guys. I'm
Yeah,
going to drop
make
his
sure
link
you
in the
do.
chat. I'm going to get his link in the chat right now.
Dude, he's an OG. Like, I was watching him and Zach on Switch Force before, like I said, before I even did YouTube. And he had a channel before that too. I can't remember the name of it. He had a channel before that. He's been doing this a while.
He's the man. He's the man.
I know. I should have got an autograph while he was here.
I don't know if that's how this works.
Yeah, he was right beside me. Did you not see him?
I
Totally
no,
works
I
like
did.
that.
I did see him.
Okay.
Okay, we're back at business now. We're here. We're doing stuff.
All righty. I don't need
That was
this
so nice to
anymore.
have him. And we
Yeah, it was
finished off
good.
the podcast talking about how I'm going to get effed in the ass. That's perfect.
Yeah, that is great. I mean, I didn't see that one coming.
Oh, I saw it coming. All
I
right.
yeah, okay, all right.
And now that he's here, we're gonna go full raunchy mode. No. If you guys are just joining us, Gabe had to bounce. Oh, I should stop recording too. Gabe had to bounce. So we caught off a little bit early, but that's totally fine. We're hanging out for a couple of minutes here. I will be going live on Twitch after this. FYI, if you're here, we're gonna be hanging out. I don't know what Drip's doing. I'm not gonna ask him to do anything. If he wants to hang out, he can. We'll find out when we get there. But I'll be going live on Twitch as soon as this is over.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Whatever you want, man. You can do whatever you want.
I know this for sure. When we're done here, I have to record. I'm sitting here. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna record a video because I'm right here. It's basically what we just talked about anyway. That's the video.
That's a great idea to do that now.
And I'm fresh on it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. And then I don't know. I'll probably I'll at least be hanging out. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna play?
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna let the chat decide. We could talk to the YouTube chat a little bit. What do you guys?
It's questions already. What are you playing?
Stuff, man. Well, we're not necessarily playing viewer games. I just don't know. I didn't really have a plan of what. Usually, right now, I'd be playing Animal Crossing. But
yeah, you should
normally
you should download Kirby's Dream Buffet.
You're right.
Play that. I'll play that.
You're right.
Please,
you know
no
what?
more Animal Crossing.
Alex, go fuck yourself.
It's fine. Wait till that
And
Disney one
how did I
comes
know
out.
that was Alex? I didn't look at the chat. Am I right? Was that Alex?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I
Dream
love you,
Buffet would
Alex.
be fun. That would be really fun.
I'm gonna download. We're doing it right now, guys. Live on stream.
Did you see that? RGT put a video out today. My phone just lit up. Spawnwave Plus just put out a video. YouTube gave him a copyright strike for some crazy video from like, it's like it's so old, it's like about a PS3. And it was like a bot that did it, but he can't stream or make videos for this entire week.
RGT?
No, Spawnwave.
Spawnwave?
Yeah.
What? That is some bullshit,
it was like
man.
a bot that did it. It was a video from, God, like probably 10 years ago. I mean, not that long ago, but it was a long time ago, clearly. He's talking about a PS3, and I mean, I don't know. But the reason why was for like, it was a link to like Xbox, like Microsoft's website. I don't know. Some bot did it. It wasn't like a person who did it. I don't know. RGT was calling people to post it and try to get YouTube's attention. So
that's bullshit, man.
Do the Spawncast on Saturday.
We can talk all we want about YouTube being the future of streaming and videos and stuff, which whether you like that or not, that is the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
However, Spawnwave isn't ginormous by any means, but he is proof that doesn't matter how big you are. I bet you even Mr. Beast would have problems like this. Not exactly like this. I'm not crazy.
Not him. He's like in with the YouTube team.
But that doesn't mean he couldn't have a problem like this. Now it might be solved within the hour.
Make a phone call and be like, hey,
yeah,
this happened.
He could have it solved within the hour. But I tell you what, that's going to cause issues for your revenue and for your content in general. If something like that big just suddenly all your shit's gone, and now you maybe he lost an hour revenue. That maybe so, but I bet you that hour revenue is a shit ton for him, and there's nothing they can do. They're not going to give him the money back.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a week's.
And the issue is because of bots. We call it the algorithm, but like that's all part of it. Is these bots that are in charge of this stuff. It's not real people.
Yeah, I mean that sucks, man. I know.
So
and
there's issues with the way we're going.
Because I mean, I've got emails where it says, "Oh, you have a copyright," and I tense up for a second, like claim. I'm like, "Ooh." I mean, a copyright claim is one thing, but a copyright strike is that's not.
They don't take that off your record, right? That the strike is there, or can they take it off?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how it works. You know, who does? I bet is Switch Corner in the chat. So if you do, type it in there. Spawnwave's average views a week are just over 1 million.
Jeeb's gonna hate me. He's as cynical as me. About what? Kirby Buffet? Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's fun. It's awesome. It's
Alex, I am like you in a lot of ways. That's why we get along, and that's why I understand you and don't get pissed off at you like some other people. Drip. No, I'm just joking.
Shit.
But Alex, I'm also like, I'm not speaking for you, but I'm speaking for myself. I'm very open-minded in a lot of ways. I'm not saying you aren't.
Guess what? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock tweet from Nintendo of America.
You're
race
joking.
Through 9 courses or polish your skills in stunt mode in Wave Race 64. Now available on
You're
Nintendo
joking.
Switch. It is out.
Oh, well, I'm going to go back to the Switch here and download an update. So, guys, we're going to be playing some Kirby's Dream Buffet on Twitch, and we're going to be trying out Wave Race. That's what we're doing.
Race.
The Ethernet, what? The Ether on the net has decided that this is what we're doing.
Breaking news. Ooh, did you see what just happened there? I just got to break news live.
You did break news live. Within the minute.
Oh,
you were
dude.
like,
I was
incredible.
on. I have my phone right here on this little stand.
Oh, nope, it's not out.
It is too. It says it right here. We'll give it a minute.
I am.
We're only a minute after the
software
tweet.
update. It's not. But you're right. It's coming. It's not out right now though.
Yeah, but it will be in a minute.
It will be. I'm gonna keep my Switch.
That's sick.
Get back here. That is sick. Sick.
Yeah, man. That's cool. That's super cool. I'm glad they did that.
What Wave Race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done it while we were like live during the podcast.
If Gabe didn't have to leave at 9, it would have happened.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. We probably would have been done by now.
No, I don't think we would have. This episode's probably about 45 minutes.
I thought we moved through things decently.
We did. Oh yeah, it was great.
Oh
yeah, no, we did a great job. Pat in the back.
Yeah. Okay.
It's great. He was great. We were great. We're all great.
Yeah. We were great. We were just great. We were fantastic.
Yeah. Chat, how'd you guys like the episode? Was it good? Did you see it all? If you didn't, you know where to go.
Yes.
This right here. You don't have to go anywhere. The episode, well, kind of. The episodes are here in parted form. And just so you guys, if you only watch on YouTube and not anywhere else, I do want to let you know that not necessarily, I don't do it on purpose, but I do it intentionally, but not because I'm trying to withhold content from you. I cut out a lot from the episode for the sake of what? What?
Just read the last thing in the chat.
I can't see the video anymore. I know what he's gonna. I already know what I was gonna say. Talking about my bald head. There seems to be a massive reflection off in the eggs. Listen, I'm fucking hot. I'm gonna go turn my fan so I stop fucking sweating.
Turn the fireplace off, dude. God, it's the middle of summer, you psychopath. That damn egg away so we can see. Oh man.
Listen, this is why I don't get offended, but this is why I get pissed off if people are like, "Oh, you're young." Listen, man. I am 27, sure. My head is bald. Do you understand what that means? People are going to give me shit for the rest of my life because I have a bald head. And that's just the way it is. Listen, I might be young, but I have a life of misery ahead of me.
Well, I'm very sorry. Very sorry.
People, not that it matters. I'm not gonna be married soon, but people are gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to him. Like, he's a fucking old guy, bald shit." Listen, I think I make bald work. Okay.
You do. I don't know.
I think I make it work.
I've never seen you any other way. So
let me see if I can find a. I'll show a picture to the stream. Let's go. And you.
Let's see. Wait, when you had hair?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, I'm young. I had to go back a while in my phone. It was long enough that I have lots of pictures over here.
I'm interested to see this. For some reason, I just feel like you're gonna have like a big, like 70s swoop across the front. Like
in high school, I had a Bieber cut. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah,
because that was like that was the Bieber time. That was prime time Bieber.
Mega Boy, I know. I broke the news live.
Yeah,
it's out right now.
Thank you, Mega, for reiterating.
I broke the news. I'm like, I don't know who does that. Famous reporter. Give me one.
Let's see. I'm back in 2018. I still have hair.
Thank you for giving me a famous reporter.
I lost my hair in between 2017 and 2018. That's when my hair went bye-bye.
It's on my screen right now.
The screen? It's on your screen.
Bam, bam.
Look how skinny I got. Look how skinny I got. Look at this picture of me. I was probably 190, 195 in this picture. For me, I know I'm not tall, but trust me, I was very thin. I have a muscular frame, so 190, 195.
Yeah, but you have
really
a hat
thin.
on.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm showing this picture because this was me after the flu, having the flu in 2017. Like, I guess I do have a nice angle that makes me look skinnier, but trust me, I didn't have these boo-boo-loobies and belly in this picture. If you can see it, I'm very thin in this picture.
Thin boy.
I'm like 50 pounds lighter in this picture, basically.
And orange. Oh, wait, that's just your screen.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why you do that.
Shut the fuck up.
Terrible. Awful. Where is my Switch?
Here's me at a wedding when I was still holding on to the idea that I had hair. This was me trying to hold on to the idea that I had hair. So I was like cutting it short, but like keeping it.
Yeah.
Not a terrible look, to be honest, but
it's
not a great.
Bad. That's not terrible. No, it's fine.
But I was trying to make that work, and it wasn't working. Let's see. Going back. Oh, here's me. I played basketball for the 76ers for a period of time.
Nice.
I look a little bit different. I know.
Yeah.
But I had hair.
That's nice hair. That's not what I expected.
You guys, here's the picture I use on dating websites. This is what got me a future wife.
Using your brother's kid as bait.
The girls loved it.
Oh man. Oh, live bait.
I'm really trying to find it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's when this picture. This is when I first was like, I saw this picture of myself. I'm like, what happened to my hairline? Like, this was me having no idea what was going on with my hair. And this is how, look at it. Look how thin that is.
Oh yeah, that's like baby hair.
It's like so thin and my hairline's gone. I'm like, I wore a hat like all the time. I still do, but I wore a hat and so I didn't really notice it. I was like, what the hell happened? And I'm trying to find you. I know there's one here very close. I'm sorry. I have to go back in time, man. Time travel is difficult. Here we go. It's me. Here it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good cut, though. That's a good
I know,
cut.
isn't that?
Seen that somewhere else.
I know. I can't quote my. I was famous. I was on a '90s cartoon.
That's where I forgot about that.
You want to see me without a beard?
Oh God.
So I basically look like my brother. Because actually, have you known my brother without a beard? Because he these days he does a really short one.
Yeah, I mean it's.
That's all you get.
Whoa.
That's all you get.
Wow.
That I'm more embarrassed about my no beard than my having hair.
Yeah, I mean I cut mine a little bit too short this time. It's grown back a little bit now, but like when I do, oh God, I hate it. I can't even look like streaming here, like just seeing it down here.
I wear a hat. I wear a hat a lot. Did I ever mention how much I wear a hat? It's very hard. I'm trying to find a picture. It's been very difficult because every picture I have, I'm wearing a hat. It's prime time television right now. I'm sure everyone is loving it.
It says, I still have hair. I just went gray when Geeb went bald.
Where the hell are the pictures of my hair? I know I have them.
Switch. I can't wait to go gray. I'm getting there. I'm starting to. You can see little shinies on the side of my head. I got some long gray ones.
And I still have these headphones. This was 2015 or 2016. I can't remember.
Wow, look at that.
But even there, you can see the hairlines receding already. I never even realized it. Back in how old was I here? Probably 21. My hair was going by 21, guys. Like, that's not fair.
Hey, man.
That's not
Sometimes
fair.
It happens.
It's not fair.
Listen, I have tons of hair regrow stuff here. I feel like I do a video for one of those companies like every single week now. I just got another one in. Where's it at?
Here's an embarrassing photo. Not leaving that on screen for very long. That's it.
Good one. You look like you.
It's the best I got. Because that's my receding. I want to show you my non-receding hair.
That picture makes you look like you play an instrument in a band that the members really like, Linkin Park.
That's right.
That too. Yep. That's exactly what that looks like.
I mean,
like
that was
you and all your buddies were really into Linkin Park.
It's 2016.
And then you started the band.
Here we go. Here's the hairline's still kind of going, but not. This is pretty close to how my hair looked for a long time.
Oh, look at that stud.
My beard was coming in pretty short then too.
Look at that. What year is that?
That's not the right year in the photo. I want to say that is 2014. 2014. So I was like 19 in this picture. Maybe 20. Probably 19 or 18.
Alex, that's a great idea.
2014. How many years ago was that?
We're going to do it. Listen, I'm going to, after I do the video for this stuff tomorrow, I'm going to mail it to you. And you're going to start putting it on your head. And we're going to do a photo a day and watch your hair grow. And then we're going to get a hold of these guys. We're going to have them sponsor our videos so we can use your hair picture a day of your hair growth.
Your forehead looks smaller without hair. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, receding hairlines make you look worse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it gives you the 5 head.
Like, any guy out there, if I'm speaking to any gentleman, any age, if you notice that even just your hairline's going back just a little bit, I'm gonna do you a favor. You cut that shit right now. Bald it right now.
Just do it.
Because you don't want to wait. Because if you wait, you're going to look like me at the wedding. You're going to look like me at the wedding who realizes they want to go for a haircut and there's nothing to cut. And you guys, you didn't get to see the back. The back, there's a big bald spot in a lot of those pictures. Like, it's not even the front. It's all about the front. The back is already, you can't see that shit. If you don't got like a wife or a girlfriend to tell you anything, and definitely if you wear a hat, if you see that, if you notice that hairline just slightly going, that is your cue. Cut it off. Because
just do it. And even at that point too, at least you can have time to go short and gradually go to the ball.
Correct. It's time.
Then you can, then you're not like shocking people like you just show up one day and you have no hair.
Me.
Yeah. My brother I've told this story, but like my older brother, we used to work in the same place, and he worked in the office in a chair, and I worked like out in the machine shop. And I came in his office one day, and he was sitting down typing, and I was behind him, and I was like, dude, you have massive bald spot on your head. Do you know that? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, it's like that big.
Yeah, because like if you touch it, you still feel some like peach fuzz, and you're like, what? There's hair there. You don't even want you. Sometimes you're in denial of it, and nothing. Even if you touch it, you're like, no, it's fine. Like I've been there. I know that.
Oh, that scares me. Maybe I should look at mine.
I promise, dude. You should. I mean, you have pretty great hair, and you're 36, so like you're probably fine for now. But yeah, if you're in your 20s and you notice a little bit, I'm telling you, it's gonna be gone.
His hair ain't going anywhere. He's like a lion. Alex the lion from Madagascar. Right here.
Hello, guys. This is Alex from Twitch Corner.
The lion.
I roll in your face.
I can see him as a lion. I can see him as a lion.
Indeed.
That's good.
Drip, I feel like we should bring this over to Twitch.
Yeah, I need to go. God, I don't want to record this video right now. I want to do it in the morning. Does it matter? Do I have to do it right now? No. This video is not even going up till Tuesday. What I do have to do, I don't have a thumbnail for tomorrow's video.
Is this the one? Is this the one that I'm going to be doing? The one you have to record?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be in your ass tomorrow if you want. About that.
I'm going to do it tomorrow morning, first thing. That way I can send it over to you and I can start doing. I have a pile of stuff I have to do videos for here. Oh, this thing came today. Look at this little thing. Do you know what this is?
That's the thing that you put in your microwave to put over top your food so the food can steam a little bit?
No.
I still can only see half of it.
That's good though, but no. So what it is, it's
light cover?
You put a drill in when you're drilling into the ceiling. So all the dust from the stuff doesn't get all over you. But you know what? I hung those lights from the ceiling up here. And I saw this on the app, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because if they do that, I'm gonna mount this light from the ceiling because they were like, has to be one of the things in the video is like has to be willing to drill a hole in their ceiling. I was like, actually, I'm willing to do that. I already have the light thing that'll go up there.
Yeah.
So
a standing ovation for the gentleman or lady who came up with that idea.
It's a great, and it's like rubbery.
Yeah,
thick.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And it's got like this is nice. I will actually use this a lot. I don't drill into my ceiling a whole lot.
But when you do, you're gonna need
that. I had dust from the dry all in my eyes. It was in my nose. Like it was awful.
I painted my ceiling in my bathroom recently, and I had to sand some of the ceiling down, and it was just all. That won't fix it, but it was all on my face, and it's the worst.
Oh, that's the next thing. It's like a bowl, but the sandpaper's inside. You could just.
It's a little more. Or just like a vacuum system.
Yeah, hook the vacuum up to that. It's fine. I figured it out. $1 million. All right,
guys. The link is in the chat. We're gonna be going over there probably within 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be live right there. I gotta reset things over here logistically, but other than that, we're going live immediately. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Did you put a link? Oh, you got a link. Yeah. Click the link. Hey, guys, before we go, if you're not subscribed to this channel, YouTube channel we are on right now, make sure you do that.
Please do.
Please do that.
And watch the videos that are going to come out. If you missed any segments or if you just want to watch again and you love us.
And share them. Share them with your friends. Please. Tell people about it.
Tell people that there's a Nintendo podcast that's not garbage.
Yeah, it's a great time. It's really fun. Yeah. Geeb talks about anal sex. It's
Come on, man. You can't get any better than that. I feel like the Nintendo guys are doing that too.
Okay, well,
we're better than them. It's fine. Fuck them. I love you guys. Please come on the podcast.
God.
See you guys. We'll see you guys next Thursday on this channel.
Later.